Gentlemen, are you constantly waking up at night, feeling drained, or struggling with bathroom trips that disrupt your sleep? You might blame it on getting older, but the truth could be hiding in your nightly routine. The things you do before bed might be silently harming your prostate health, day after day. I'm Dr. William Harris, and I'm here to share a crucial message that could transform your energy and comfort. Take a moment to join me as I uncover 7 surprising bedtime habits that may be affecting your prostate. Some of these will shock you. I'd love to hear from you. So pop your name and where you're tuning in from in the comments. If this resonates, smash that subscribe button and tap the bell for my weekly health insights. Have prostate concerns? Drop your question below, and I'll address them in future videos. Let's jump in and start protecting your health today. Habit 1: skipping that last bathroom trip before bed. It's tempting to crawl under the covers without peeing, especially if you don't feel a strong urge. You might think, I'll just go in the morning. No big deal. But for men over 60, bypassing this simple step can put your prostate under strain, disrupt your sleep, and even invite bigger health issues over time. This small oversight might be causing more trouble than you realize. Here's why this matters. Even if your bladder feels fine, it's likely holding some urine when you skip that pre-bed pee. For guys with an enlarged prostate, a common issue, as we age, this leftover urine creates constant pressure on both your bladder and prostate while you sleep. That pressure can irritate your prostate, spark inflammation, and wake you up multiple times with the need to urinate. Those nighttime bathroom runs aren't just inconvenient. They break up your deep sleep, which is when your body works to repair tissues and calm inflammation, including in your prostate. There's more. Holding urine overnight can raise the risk of urinary tract infections. Stagnant urine is like a playground for bacteria, and that can lead to infections that make prostate problems worse over time. Skipping this step can also contribute to incomplete bladder emptying, a frustrating issue where you feel like you're never fully done peeing. I've talked to many men who didn't connect their restless nights to this habit, but once they made a change, they noticed fewer trips to the bathroom and better rest. So, what's the fix? Make it a non-negotiable part of your bedtime routine to visit the bathroom. Even if you don't feel an urgent need, take a moment to sit, relax, and breathe deeply. Give your bladder a chance to fully empty. This simple act reduces pressure on your prostate, cuts down on nighttime wake-ups, and helps you sink into deeper, more refreshing sleep. It's a small effort for a big payoff in comfort and health. Here's a tip. Set a reminder to hit the bathroom about 10 minutes before bed. Maybe while brushing your teeth. Build this habit, and your body will thank you with fewer interruptions and better rest. If you're still with me, you're taking your health seriously, and I'm proud of you. Habit 2: lying in bed, watching television for too long. Kicking back with your favorite show, remote in hand, feels like the perfect way to unwind after a long day. But if you're a man over trigain, this cozy routine might be doing more harm than good, especially to your prostate. Lingering in front of the screen before sleep can disrupt the body's natural healing process and put your pelvic health at risk. Here's why this matters. When you stay propped up in bed, barely moving for hours, your body isn't getting the circulation it needs. Your prostate, tucked away in your lower abdomen, relies on steady blood flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients that help reduce inflammation and repair tissue. Staying still for too long slows that flow, starving your prostate of what it needs to recover from the day's wear and tear. Add to that the blue light from your television screen, which messes with your melatonin, the hormone that signals it's time to sleep. Less melatonin means shallower sleep, and that's bad news for your prostate, which does its best healing during deep, restful slumber. I've heard from countless guys who say they fall asleep to the television thinking it's harmless. But those extra hours of screen time are stealing precious recovery time from your body. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you groggy or irritable. It disrupts the natural repair processes that keep your prostate healthy, making issues like frequent nighttime urination or pelvic discomfort worse. For men with an enlarged prostate, this lack of rest can amplify symptoms, leaving you feeling stuck in a cycle of exhaustion and frustration. So, what's the solution? You don't have to ditch your shows entirely, but you can make smarter choices about when and where you watch. Try to wrap up screen time at least 30 minutes before bed. Instead of lounging in bed with the television on, move to a different spot, like the living room, to watch. When it's time to wind down, swap the screen for calming activities, gentle stretches, a few deep breaths, or flipping through a physical book can relax your mind and body without the blue light interference. These small shifts help your nervous system ease into sleep mode, giving your prostate the environment it needs to heal overnight. Here's a tip. Set a timer to remind yourself to turn off the television at a set time each night. This simple habit can boost your sleep quality and support your prostate health. Keep listening, because we've got more surprising habits to cover that could be impacting your well-being. Habit 3. Going to bed while constipated. It's easy to shrug off a missed bowel movement and think, I'll deal with it tomorrow. But for men over 60, hitting the sack with a backed-up system can create surprising problems, especially for your prostate. This overlooked issue might be pressing on your pelvic area, disrupting your sleep, and worsening prostate symptoms without you even noticing. Here's why this is a big deal. When your intestines are full, the colon sitting right next to your bladder and prostate starts crowding the neighborhood. This buildup creates pressure in your lower abdomen, squeezing your prostate and irritating your bladder. The result? You might feel the urge to pee more often during the night. Even if your bladder isn't full, you wake up, make the trek to the bathroom, and feel like you haven't fully emptied, which can be frustrating. For guys with an enlarged prostate, this extra pressure can make those nighttime urges even more frequent, stealing your chance at deep, restorative sleep. Constipation does more than just cause discomfort or bloating. It also slows blood flow to your pelvic region, which is a problem because your prostate needs good circulation to get oxygen and nutrients for healing. When blood flow is sluggish, your prostate's ability to recover from daily stress takes a hit, especially as you age. I've seen many men dismiss constipation as no big deal, not realizing it's quietly making their prostate issues like frequent urination or pelvic pain harder to manage. So, how do you break this cycle? Start with your diet. Load up on fiber-rich foods like leafy greens, berries, or whole grains to keep things moving. Fruits like apples or prunes are great for promoting regular bowel movements. Make sure you're drinking enough water during the day, as dehydration can worsen constipation. A short walk after dinner can also kickstart digestion, helping your body clear out before bed. If you need an extra boost, talk to your doctor about adding a fiber supplement or magnesium to your routine for smoother mornings. Here's a simple trick. Aim to have a regular bowel movement before bedtime. A clear system means less pressure on your prostate, fewer nighttime bathroom trips, and better sleep. This small change can make a huge difference in how you feel. Stick with me, because we've got more habits to explore that could be affecting your prostate health in unexpected ways. Habit 4, drinking too much water at night. Now, water is your body's best friend. It keeps you energized, flushes out toxins, and supports every system. But if you're a man over trigain, chugging water, sipping tea, or even swallowing pills with a tall glass right before bed can cause more harm than good. This habit might be stressing your prostate and ruining your sleep without you even realizing it. Here's why this is a big deal. As the evening sets in, your body starts to slow its roll, including how it processes liquids, When you keep drinking after dinner, your bladder gets no rest. Working overtime while you're trying to snooze. If your prostate is enlarged, which happens to many guys as they age, this extra fluid acts like a bully, pressing on your bladder and prostate. The result? You're up every hour, shuffling to the bathroom, thinking it's just part of getting older. But those constant wake-ups do more than just irritate you. They disrupt the deep sleep your body needs to repair itself, including calming inflammation in your prostate. I talk to plenty of guys who swear by their nightly green tea or warm water, convinced it helps them unwind. But that comforting ritual can overload your bladder at the exact moment your body needs peace. Missing out on deep sleep doesn't just leave you foggy and cranky the next day. It also messes with hormones that keep inflammation in check and help your prostate heal, making issues like frequent urination or discomfort stick around longer. So, how do you fix this? You don't need to skimp on water. Hydration is still crucial. The trick is timing. Focus on drinking most of your water earlier in the day, ideally wrapping up the bulk by 6 or 7 at night. After that, and scale back to small sips if you're thirsty. If you take evening meds, check with your doctor about using just a tiny bit of water or shifting the timing. This simple change gives your bladder a chance to relax, eases the strain on your prostate, and sets you up for deeper, more refreshing sleep. Try this. Carry a water bottle during the day and sip regularly so you're not playing catch-up in the evening. This small tweak can help you wake up feeling ready to tackle the day, not dragging. Stay with me, because we've got more habits to tackle that could be affecting your prostate health in ways you never expected. Habit 5, munching on salty snacks before bed. After a long day, it's tempting to grab a bowl of chips, some pretzels, or a few slices of deli meat to unwind. Those savory bites feel like a treat. But for men over 60, this nighttime nibbling might be stirring up trouble for your prostate and disrupting your sleep in ways you wouldn't expect. Let's unpack why this habit deserves a second look. Here's the problem. Salty snacks are loaded with sodium, and when you eat them late at night, your body holds onto extra water to balance things out. This water retention puts pressure on your bladder and prostate, making you feel the need to pee more often during the night. For guys with an enlarged prostate, this added pressure can turn a restful night into a series of frustrating bathroom trips. Each time you wake up, you're missing out on the deep sleep your body needs to reduce inflammation and repair tissues, including your prostate. It's a sneaky cycle that leaves you tired and irritable. But that's not all. High sodium foods can also raise your blood pressure, which isn't great for blood flow to your pelvic area. Your prostate depends on a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients to stay healthy, and sluggish circulation makes it harder for it to recover from daily stress. I've seen plenty of men who don't realize that their evening snack habit, whether it's a handful of crackers or some processed meats, is quietly building up problems. Even a seemingly harmless salty soup at dinner can tip the scales, adding to the strain on your urinary system over time. So, how do you break this habit? You don't have to give up snacking altogether, but you can make smarter choices. Swap out high-sodium treats for prostate-friendly options like a small handful of unsalted pumpkin seeds, arepe banana, or a dollop of plain yogurt. These foods are gentle on your system, easy to digest, and won't overload you with salt. Also, get into the habit of checking food labels. Some snacks hide more sodium than you'd think. By choosing low-sodium options, you're giving your bladder and prostate a break, setting the stage for better sleep and less inflammation. Here's a quick tip. Keep a stash of healthy snacks ready for evenings, so you're not tempted by the salty stuff. This small change can help you wake up feeling refreshed, not drained. Stay tuned, because we've got more habits to explore that could be impacting your prostate health in surprising ways. Habit 6, sleeping on your stomach. After a long day, flopping face down onto your pillow might feel like the ultimate comfort, But for men over 60, this sleep position could be putting your prostate under pressure and setting you up for discomfort. Especially if you're already dealing with prostate issues, how you rest at night matters more than you might think. And this habit could be one to rethink. Here's why this is a problem. When you sleep on your stomach, your body weight presses down on your lower abdomen, right where your bladder and prostate sit. This constant compression squeezes blood vessels, slowing circulation to your pelvic area. Your prostate needs a steady flow of oxygen and nutrients to heal and reduce inflammation, but stomach sleeping stifles that process. For guys with an enlarged prostate, this added pressure can also trigger the urge to pee more often, waking you up multiple times and robbing you of deep, restorative sleep. There's more to it. Lying face down can throw your spine and hips out of alignment, creating tension in your pelvic floor muscles. These muscles play a big role in urinary control. And when they're strained, you might notice issues like hesitant urination, a weak stream, or that annoying feeling of not fully emptying your bladder. I've talked to many men who didn't connect their restless nights or urinary troubles to their sleep position. But once they made a switch, they felt a real difference in comfort and sleep quality. So, how do you fix this? You don't need to overhaul your sleep entirely, but try shifting to a position that's kinder to your prostate. Side sleeping, especially on your left side, is a great option. It boosts circulation to your lower abdomen and takes pressure off your pelvic area. To make it even better, tuck a small pillow between your knees to keep your hips aligned. If you tend to roll onto your stomach without thinking, try hugging a body pillow or placing a pillow barrier to guide you into staying on your side. These tweaks create a better environment for your prostate to relax and recover while you sleep. Here's a tip. Spend a few nights experimenting with pillows to find what keeps you comfortable on your side. This small change can improve your sleep, ease prostate pressure, and help you wake up refreshed. Habit 7, going to bed while stressed. After a long day, it's easy to carry worries about work, family, or health into bed. You might think you'll just sleep it off. But for men over 60, going to bed stressed can trigger a cascade of issues that harm your prostate and rob you of restful sleep. Your mental state before bed is more powerful than you might realize. Here's why this is such a big deal. When you're stressed, your body flips into fight or flight mode, pumping out cortisol, the stress hormone. This revs up your heart rate, tightens blood vessels, and sparks inflammation throughout your body, including in your prostate. For guys dealing with an enlarged prostate, this added inflammation can make symptoms like frequent urination or pelvic discomfort worse. Stress also disrupts your sleep, keeping you from the deep, restorative phases where your body repairs tissues and balances hormones. Over time, chronic stress can even lower testosterone levels, which plays a role in prostate health. I've seen many men who don't realize how much their nighttime worries are affecting them. They lie awake, replaying the day's problems, not knowing that this mental tension is keeping their prostate from healing and their body from resting. Poor sleep and high cortisol don't just leave you tired, they create a vicious cycle that makes prostate issues harder to manage and saps your energy for the day ahead. So, how do you break this habit? You don't need to eliminate stress entirely, that's unrealistic. Instead, create a simple pre-bed routine to calm your mind. Spend 5 minutes doing deep breathing. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. Hold for 4. And exhale for 6. Or try jotting down your thoughts in a notebook to clear your head. Listening to soft music or doing a gentle stretch can also signal to your body that it's time to unwind. These small practices help shift you out of fight or flight mode, lowering cortisol and setting the stage for deeper sleep that supports your prostate's recovery. Here's a tip. Pick one calming activity and make it a nightly ritual, like sipping herbal tea or reading a light book. This small step can ease your mind, reduce inflammation, and help you wake up refreshed. You've now learned 7 nightly habits that could harm your prostate. Small tweaks, like better hydration timing or stress relief, can make a big difference. Start with one change today. Your body will thank you. Subscribe and hit the bell for weekly tips to boost your health. Drop a comment with your thoughts or questions. Here's to restful nights and vibrant days.